Back when I was a wee little child, I used to play a lot of games on the computer. A lot of web browser games because I didn't have an awesome gaming computer. I didn't know those were a thing for a while. So I played a lot of web games, stuff like Flash games, just the generic any sort, you know the ones. Webkins, Club Penguin, Toontown, but mainly the browser-based Flash games, and I especially was drawn to the MMOs. And as a child, I went to everyone's favorite type of school, a private Christian school, so I was only allowed on very specific websites when I was allowed in computer lab. However, because I'm super cool and awesome, I just usually found ways around that if I just found a site that looked like it was one of those, and then just played games, and they didn't ever really care. Unless it had guns and blood. Then they would know, and then they would find out and be mad. Very unrelated, but in like 4th grade, they just kind of stopped giving a shit about that, so we just kind of all played Slender, because Slender was really big back then. We played like Space Slender specifically. It was pretty fun. But there's one game I remember playing that I don't remember too much about, but I remember a couple things very clearly. The theme song and the assets. I remember the characters very well, and that game was Emerald Island.
Let's go to a place with forest, lakes, and open space. Emerald Island. Creatures great and small, from sea to sky, you'll find it all. Emerald Island.
No, Emerald Island is a game that you can no longer play, and you will never ever be able to play ever again, because the servers have been offline for like 14 years now, and they're definitely not coming back online anytime soon. And this is one of those really weird cases of MMO lost media, because this was only on the market for like a year, so we have very, very little information and even less gameplay of the game, so I'm just gonna show this awesome CS surfing in the meantime. But what differentiated this one is that it focused more on being friendly to the earth and recycling and stuff like that. Rather than being something more like Club Penguin, I'd say this is something more like Animal Jam with a bit more of an educated twist. Even Pop Tropica. I forgot about Pop Tropica. Pop Tropica is on there too. This is very much kind of like Pop Tropica. The game takes place on an awesome fictional planet called Viridis, and you must stop the pirates led by Captain Blunderbore, who have destroyed 7 of the 8 wonders of the world, and apparently Emerald Island is the 8th in this game. The main goal of the game, I'm pretty sure I vaguely remember, was to plant trees and plants around that the pirates would cut down, and you got like the currency from playing minigames. Oh, it was pretty standard affair. A little less focus on the social aspects of it all, it just more focused on being educational, but it was still just pretty standard MMO affair. Another really odd thing about this is we just don't know much about the game's development. We really just know like it had investors, and that was kind of it. We don't know any behind the scenes stuff. We don't really know much about the team behind it. It just kind of got put out and then put down a year later. I'm not really sure where this idea for this video came from or what I'm really wanting to get out of this video, because no one's gonna go find this game. I know for a fact no one's gonna go to their like uncle who worked at Nintendo or something and it'll just have like the source code on a CD-ROM. That would be cool, but it's not gonna happen. I just really wanted to get this out and get more about the game out there. If you look on YouTube, there's literally nothing from any time recent. It's all from right when the game was coming out. So I just wanted to get this game in the public's knowledge a little bit more, just to, you know, see if anyone else remembered Emerald Island. Do you remember Emerald Island? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. I have other good videos too, and I make a lot more now, so please subscribe. Hit the bell.